Evening folks, and welcome to the Happy Hooker YouTube channel. Tomorrow morning, me and Tommy the Turd are going to head down to Pwllheli in Wales and see if we can go and catch some black bream. We might get some taupe as well, or we might fish for some taupe, shall we say, while we're at it, just to keep us busy while we're waiting for the black bream. So, in preparation for that, I'm going to be making up a bit of rubby-dubby ground bait, which is primarily going to consist of brown rice. Now I've just bought some mackerel fillets in oil from Lidl. I think they're about 60p a tin. So I bought some of them. I'm going to chop them up and throw them in it. I've got some frozen mackerel. I've got some squid. What's that? I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a fish head to me. Well, it's a mackerel, Joey. There we go. So I'm going to cook my rice. Let it... Take them off. Going to cook my rice. Let it cool down. Chop all my bits and bobs up. I'll put them in it. And see how we go. What I'll do is, once I've cooked the rice, it's all cooled down, I will chop it all up, mix it all together, and let you have a look at it. Hopefully it's going to be a stinky, horrible, sloppy mess, which is ideal, what we want. Small hooks, light line, and we'll go and have some fun, see if we can get some black bream. Evening, Kirsty!
Evening.
She's not overly happy that I'm doing all this in the kitchen. But hey ho, that's fishing. I'll do a bit more filming in a minute when that, well, it'll be in a bit, but it'll be in a second to you when I've got me rice ready. Right guys, what seems like a couple of seconds to you is a good half an hour to me. Lift up to my face please. Right, all I'm doing now is I'm taking some mackerel, what I've defrosted. I'm putting them on the chopping board. I've got my big cleaver. She's going to go berserk because this absolutely stinks. And just, simple as that, chop them. Chop them into a mess. Horrible frozen, mushy mackerel. If I can catch some fresh mackerel tomorrow, that will be a bit better. I'll do that again. That way. Now my rice is not actually cooked properly yet. Just cut it all up, dice it and slice it. It's an horrible stinky mush. And then I'm going to pour that straight into my rice. The rice is not cool enough yet. What I don't want is, I don't want to pour that in the rice and for it to cook. Because the rice is still hot. So I will, what's up with that? We're still on? We're still on. So I will wait for the rice to cool, pour that in. I found some squid. I've got some mussels there. Some squid, I've got some razor clams that I'm going to chop up and shove them in it. So basically just a mix of mush and crap and horrible. Put the camera in that pan for me please, darling.
In the pan?
So I can see in the pan.
Oh.
There we go. Right, that pan now is full of rice. This is the mackerel fillets that was in the oil. Now they're already pre-cooked, so I'm not bothered that they went in while it was hot. My camera lady is doing her best, aren't you, darling? No. Thank you very much. The next time you see us, we will be out on the water and giving it a whirl. See you in a bit. Morning, folks. Well, we are now down at Pwllheli Slip. What's going on with this? Single screen. Okay, I don't know, something up with my camera. Well, we're here anyway. Tommy the Turd's here now this morning. I've got my little Rosie Posy with me. This is a slip at Pwllheli. It's 20 quid to launch on this slip. I believe the lady doesn't get here till sort of 9 o'clock, but I mean it's 6:30, 7 o'clock now and I'm not waiting 2 hours for her to turn up, so we're going to launch and pay her when we get back in. Rosie, give over. As soon as we get out on the water, I will switch on and see if we can catch some fish for you. See you in a bit. Right guys, we've now launched and we're on our way to the channel. Sun's nice and bright in my eyes. Just follow this little boat out. 5 knots, I think that's all you're allowed to do in here. It's a little bit shallow on the way out, but nothing we can't handle. We've got 6 foot of water. So happy days. You getting set up, Tommy? He's a sneaky get, isn't he? Getting his rods all set up before mine are. What are you going to do? I'll let you know when to start catching mackerel. Well guys, that didn't take too long. Middle at first drift, and Tommy's already hitting little Mackies. I've got bigger feathers on, and I don't seem to be hitting them just yet. He's had a couple now. Phone's ringing, that always helps. Wonder who that could be. We'll find out in a minute. Well folks, we're hammering these mackerel now. I've had a change of feathers, I've put some smaller ones on because I was feeling really rather ugly because Tommy was absolutely battering me. And lo and behold, first drop, couple of joeys. They're nothing massive, but they will do for bait. Now primarily I am going to be fishing for the black bream today. I will have a go for the taupe, but later on, because I don't want them disrupting my day. As much as we all like catching a taupe now and then, they're a pain in the arse and they can take over your day's fishing. So while I'm fishing for the bream, I am not having a taupe bait out because I don't want them ruining my day. You have to end up bringing all your bleeding rods in and fannying about just to handle one of them things. They're only like a big dogfish. When you've had a couple, you get bored of them. Well, I do anyway. That sounds awful, that, doesn't it? I do appreciate catching them, but they get on my tits after a bit. Probably next time I switch on now, we'll do a bit more mackerel bashing. Next time we switch on, we will be on the Causeway, or Sam Padrig, I think it's called, on the mark that Mike Stewart's give us. Would you like a donut? Are you sure? I don't mind giving you a donut. Well, I'm just going to stop here, guys. I've got you're going to have a bit of fun, aren't you? As long as everyone's safe, that's all that matters. On the next boat here, we've got Numpty Nathan, and we've got Dancing Steve, I think it was it? Yeah. We've got Dancing Steve. He loves his wasps. You should have seen him on the slipway then. You've never seen anything like it. We're like a scene from Saturday Night Fever. These lads are going to show us where to fish today. I'll put us right on them. He's promised me about 1,500 black bream. We will see, won't we? Anchored up on the mark now on the reef. What I'm going to do is, we made up that, you saw me make the rubber ducky up last night. Now ideally you'd have a bait dropper, but I haven't got one and I'm too tight to buy one. So what I'm going to do is, I've got my 12-20 Kanzaki with me. I've got, I think that's either an 8 ounce or a 10 ounce lead I've got on there. Get a plastic bag, turn it inside out, get hold of your lead, like so. A cable tie around the lead to stop it just pulling out of the bag, because we don't want to be losing the bag in the sea, do we? We can do it, there we go. Pull that nice and tight around the top of the lead, so it's like that. Yep, turn the bag the right way out now. And I've made the balls of that. So we're going to do it inside out. So you turn the bag the right way. Put a good handful of the rubby dubby in. The rice and all the bits of shit and mackerel and squid and everything else we've got in there. I think that should be enough. Yep. And all we do with that is, drop it over the side and let it go down. Let it go down. Let it go down. Fill the bag with water. There we go. Down it goes. And that's going to drop down onto the reef when it hits bottom. When we hit the bottom, sorry. What are we in here? We're in about, can't see, 35 foot of water. That is going to hit in a minute. There we go. We've hit the bottom now. Tighten up to it. Give it one pull. See what it's doing is now it's turning the bag inside out. Let it land again. Give it another pull. And what it's turning the bag inside out now. All them goodies are all landing on the bottom there. That feels like it's empty now. All I'll do is reel up the bag and it should have emptied out on the bottom. There we go. One empty, heavy plastic bag. Now I'm going to leave that set up like that, so that when I'm ready to drop some more rubby in, I can just fill it back up and drop it back down. Hopefully that's going to bring in the bream. Leave it in there. Let that off. Weights on the floor. There we go. Now I'm going to use my feather rod. I'm going to use my feather rod. It's all tangled up there. Where Tommy's untangled it for me. Get that grease off my hands. So, ready. I'm going to whip these feathers off it. I'm just going to show you what I'm going to tie up first. So get my bucket of bits out. I'm looking for my £20 amnesia. You alright, Rosie? On this chair here. Shift them glasses, are them mine? Yep. Shift them out the road. What's that one? That one is, that's £10. I don't want £10, I want 20. Which is in here somewhere. Got my glasses with me today so I can see what I'm doing. Right, there we go. First nip, some £20 amnesia. And all I'm going to do with it is I'm going to tie a makeshift 2-hook paternoster, if I can open the pissing thing. So, glasses on for a start. Hopefully, within the next 6 weeks, I will have had my cataracts removed and I will be able to see. And I won't need glasses anymore, which will be nice. Find some line, there we go. So I'm going to take about an arm's length, fingers to fingers, length of line. This is dead simple, this. Simplest rig you've ever seen. Don't know why I'm bothering with these glasses, I still can't piss it, see. There we go. That one there. All I'm going to do with it is I'm going to pull about that much off. Yeah, I'm going to make a great big loop here round my fingers. I'll tie a figure of 8 loop in it. That's one end of the rig, and on that loose on the dog end, I'm going to tie an hook on that. We'll go down to the other end. Same again. Let's have a look. Maybe about that long. A bit of a smaller loop on this end because I'm going to put my weight on that end, and it will allow this bottom hook to just lie about on the bottom. Tie that like that. So in effect, what I've got is, if I get hold of the loop and the loop, open up, I'm going to tie an hook on that dog end. I'm going to tie an hook on that dog end. Attach that to my main line. I'll put my weight at that end. And I've got 2 hooks there with a little bit of bait on, flapping about in the water. I will show you the rig once I've tied it on and I've got it on my rod. That's all I've got for the minute. Right guys, I'm finally set up and ready to go. As I said, there's the little 2-hook paternoster, them should flap about in the waves. I've got a little slither of squid on that one and a little piece of mackerel on that one, 6-ounce lead. Hopefully it will hold bottom. Drop it down. Let me take them off. Drop it down and see how we go with it. You got the bites already then, Tommy? No. You got 2 rods up? Got the headers on, eh? Headers on. And that's it, sound bouncing on the reef there. Bit of bounce will do it no harm, and it's as simple as that. Just wait to see if the rod goes bing bong boo now. Hopefully it won't be too long and it should bounce off. I did have something to tell you but I forgot now. Can't remember. Gone right in my head. As soon as I switch this camera off, I'll remember. Let's see if we can catch some fish, eh? Well, Tommy's struck first blood by the look of it. Not sure what it is. That's on his baited feathers, that. Is it gone under your other line? Yeah. What is it? Did it come off?
Yeah, it's
Nobody likes to see that happen, does it? Oh, by the way, Leanne at the opticians in Cleveland's, I told you I'd wear these silly glasses today, didn't I? There you go. Right, well, he's off on his other rod now, Tommy. Have you got it?
Nope.
No, he hasn't. I don't think it's a bream, I'm thinking it's a dirty dog. Yeah, dirty dog. We have actually moved marks because dirty little dogfish. Because we weren't getting any bites, nothing. We've moved on to we've moved a bit further up the reef, and Tommy's just on a bolus, and I've got a dirty dog on. It's all of me bleeding out, little shit.
Couldn't capture this Northern Coast Guard. Roger, many thanks. Nothing.
Get hold of you. Right, just lip hooked at least. Little tiny hook. Is it a dirty dog or a little horse? Take a bloody hook out, there we go. No. Maybe bloody hook back, you little shit. Doing again, Tommy?
Oh, that was a better fucking knock.
We're a better knock.
Yeah.
I've just been talking to Dancing Steve, and they've had about 15 black bream, so we've moved closer to them in the hope.
Fucking dog.
Another dog. Are we on Dog Fest? Looking like we're on Dog Fest by the look of it. No cob. That's a bit of mackerel. Little tiny bits. I've just pulled my hook off, so I'm going to have to retie that. Not to worry. I'm not going to put the film on now unless we've got some black bream to show you. Hopefully we will get some shortly.
Biting too quick.
Right folks, this feels a bit different than a doggy. So hopefully, yeah, it's doing some rattling this. Hopefully it will be a black bream. Let's have a look at you. Oh, it's rattling around. It's not a doggy.
One.
Right?
You've got one.
You got a black bream? There we go. Mission accomplished. This one's going like the bloody flappers. And he's only going to got one as well. It's on the pan size on that. There we go, guys.
Where do you want him or not?
Let's have a look.
Down there.
Now, the legal size for these is 9 inches. What you've also got to be aware of with them is, get hold of them by the head, by the top. Look at that big spine all the way down, look. Lovely. Now that is legal size. But they've also got a load of spikes there, look. So you've got to be careful at the bottom and then along the top here. Let's have a look, Tommy, how big is he?
He's there.
It's legal size, I would have said him. Beautiful eating fish. Let's have a look, he might be a tad small then. Thinking that one might be a tad small, so I'm going to send him back, I think. How big's 10 inches? These are probably one of the nicest eating fish in the sea. I've only ever caught 2 in the past, and I caught them by accident, but what a flavour of a fish. I'm reckoning he's just legal size, me. So in the pan he's going. That's what we've come for. Mission accomplished. Hey, the happy hooker has done it again. Well, they're coming a bit fast and thick now, these. That's another one I've just picked up. Has it run me in a stag? It's either I've either got 2 on, or it's it's an absolute pearler. That's how quick it's come. That's the same fag I had on the last bit of video. Might be a net man, this, Tommy.
You haven't even got the net, have you?
Huh?
You haven't even
I've got the net, I've got that net head there. Oh, like the clappers, this. Ooh. I've not even seen it yet. There it is. That is a pearl.
Mayday relay, mayday relay, mayday relay. All stations, all stations,
That's a
all
pearl.
stations.
Well done, Tommy.
This is
Good work.
Holyhead Coast Guard, Holyhead Coast Guard, Holyhead Coast Guard. Mayday information number 1.
Mayday information.
DSC in distress received from MMSI 2091
Oh, there's a better one.
92
Yeah.
160 0934 UTC.
Can you manage?
Any vessels of
Can you do it?
knowledge, please call Holyhead Coast Guard
You're
on
right.
channel 16. Holyhead Coast Guard coordinating, date time group 020934 UTC. This is Holyhead Coast Guard.
Sounds like someone's in distress there. I don't know what the coordinates are, but get hold of his head. Now that is a proper, that was on a little bit of squid, that one. That's a proper black bream. Look at that. That is beautiful. Now that is well in pan size. And I don't you dare spike me, you little shit. That is a proper pan man. So happy days. Full of spawn. Bloody hell, guys. We're off again. This is what you call. Oh, no, I thought it'd come off then. I tell you what, on nice light tackle these. You got another one?
Yeah.
Oh, mine's bloody come off.
Not as good as the first.
It's come off. Never mind. On nice light tackle these, I will put these a better fight.
Vessel on channel 16. This is Holyhead Coast Guard. Over.
A better fight than any fish in the sea. They don't half go it for the size of them. They go like the absolute clappers. I'm going to leave you on actually. Just for a couple of minutes. Get a little bit of squid on there.
Vessel saying distress, vessel, distress, vessel. This is Holyhead Coast Guard, channel 16, over.
There's a vessel in distress. Are we anywhere near it? Put that on there. Look at that mackerel. We've got any left. That'll do. Put that mackerel on. All I'm going to do with this, I'm not even letting go of the rod now
Vessel
because
saying distress, vessel on channel 16. This is Holyhead Coast Guard, channel 160.
right. All you get is a little tiny rap, and that's it. Dink, straight away, bump. Have you hit it, Tommy?
Right, I did. You need the nest on that one, mate.
No, sir.
Yeah, you need the nest on that one at the back of the boat.
Come on, lift up.
Coming in towards you.
That's a clunker. That's a clunker of a bream. I'm just going to keep this wind into that. Fine. You can feel the rod tip, it's going dink. Dink. Somewhat fannying with it now. Bang, bang. Go on again. Oh, one more. Yeah, we're in. I don't like fishing, guys. I was getting a bit despondent because we were sat in the wrong pissing place, weren't we? And he sulks. I do no such thing. I might have fell over my bottom lip a little bit. Woo! He's only a babby. It's only a babby, this one. He's going back. It's not a babby, they are pan size. But unless we get the clunkers, I'm not going to keep them now. On a bit of squid again. Tiny little bit of squid. And that's how quick these are coming. I'll leave it on another minute or two, just so you can watch. Just a little drop off the back of the boat. Boom, that's it, bottom now. I'm going to put my rod that way, so you might see the little bites off them. They're only tiny little knocks, which is why I'm holding the rod in my hand. Someone else coming. Look, press on that. Someone else coming over now. Or is he just going to go carry on past? Such delicate little bites, little bing bong boos. Now I've left the camera on, mark my words, it'll end up not bleeding going. Dink. There we go, one little dink. Oh, come on! Bang, 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 and we're in. Oh, come off! I'll let it just sink back down to the bottom. If there's any bait left on, there we go, bang, 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 missed it. Come on. Bang, bang, missed it again. Keep missing them. Because we're only putting tiny little bits of bait on, if you miss it a couple of times, you've no bait left. I might have to bring that in and just check it. I will leave it a minute. If it doesn't go rap, it's coming in because I'll have no bloody bait on it. I could do this all day. Oh, ding ding, there we go. And I've missed it. Let's see if I've got any bait left. Yeah, just a tiny bit of, look at that, just a tiny little bit of snot up top up. So let you in, Tommy. Missed it.
Missed it.
Oops, a little tiny bit of squid.
Hi, Holly here. Good morning. 273, stand by for a call, please.
Sounds serious that, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sounds like someone's in the right load of lumber there. At least the sea state's nice, isn't it? So hopefully all will be well that ends well, won't it? I don't know where they are because they've not actually said where they are. They must have a lifeboat on the way to them. Fish. Another one. Got another?
Yeah.
Plonker.
Not massive.
Send it back that way. Unless you want to keep it, Tommy.
No.
It's in size.
Yeah, but it's not in size to the ones on the other ones.
No. Right. Well, off, 'cause that's just asking for trouble. And we're actually only in 20 foot of water. We're 11 miles out to sea and it's 20 foot of water up on what they call the causeway, the Devil's Causeway or the Devil's Finger or something they call it. It's at the bang bang. Here we go. It's actually named on the charts as missing fish, as Sam Padrig. You alright, Rosie? Fast asleep in the cab. Bang bang, missed it. I think I might be being a bit of an eager beaver. There, we'll have that one. Ooh! Ooh! Taking line! Oh, you bugger! Nobody likes to see that happen, do they? They drop back down. Hey, that, that went proper, that's a decent one, that. Bang, bang, bang. We'll have that one. Tell you what, if you hear them taking line, getting better. Come off again. Come off again. I might change my hook size because I'm feeling that my bottom hook is too small. I That's what's happening, they're pulling off. I bet I've got no bait on now. I might just loosen the clutch off a bit. Just so they can take some line, instead of pulling themselves off the hook, they can take line, can't they? I bet I've got no bloody bait on now. Yeah, no bait. No bait at all. Little bits of mackerel. What's that? That's a right one. There's a sort of skin left on the yoke. One. There's a squid for the other. So I'm getting bites, well, on pretty much anything we're putting down there at the minute.
Grab the stairs, North Wales Coast Guard, is that you completed?
Sounds like whoever it is has just been rescued.
This is North Roger, many thanks, North Wales.
Right. Eh?
You let go.
I've just had a bang step. Just a bang and again. Go on, you bugger. Don't run at me. Missed it. We're in. Right. Not as big as them other two I had yanking away, but that's a good black bream again. On the squid on the bottom hook. Stop it, little. Ow, you little get. That got me! Stop it. There we go. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful fish. I'm going to turn you off for a minute now. Until if I get a big clunker on, I will switch you back on. There we go, guys, that feels like it's a bit better. Might be a netter, this. Ooh. Tell you what, look at how they run to the sides of them. Let that clutch off a little bit. It's going to pull itself off the bloody up, the little shit. So other than that, feels like a good one anyway. Oh yes, look at that. Got it? No. He's determined to knock it off my line, isn't he?
I'm trying to keep mine on the fucking rod.
Have you got one? You got one on?
Yeah.
I'll give it net on it myself. There we go. Now if Tommy would have set his net up before, it would have been alright.
I mean the one you're hiding in the fucking cabin.
That's what I want. Absolute clunkers them, aren't they? Beautiful fish.
This has got to be my personal best.
What?
Definitely.
Oh, that's a cracker that, Tommy. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. We're actually getting one of these every chuck. Every put down we're getting one of them.
That's got to be your personal best.
Have a look. That's an absolute cracker that. And the
Yep.
beautiful, that's best eating fish in the sea. Absolute crackers. Yeah, rosy paws. Look at this. I can't get my bloody camera off. Get off. Let's try it that way. Rosie. She's not over impressed, is she? But she wanted to come this morning, so come she did.
You know, literally hit the deck and it's on.
Is it on? Hit on again, so did it hit?
And it's a big one.
Another big one. Wow, that's a good one. I think that's your better one. Well, you know what, we're absolutely hammering this now, aren't we? It's amazing what quarter of a mile does, isn't it? I don't know about you guys, but I'm not getting bored with these. Since the camera's been off, we're probably had about another 10. Oh, feels a decent one. Every time you drop it down, it just goes bang, straight out. The minute it hits the bottom, it's gone. That feels a decent fish. That might be a netter. Oh, he's taking line. I think that's fish of the morning. That's Tommy, where's that net? Well, we've played it fish in the morning. They just go like the clappers for the size of them, don't they? Come on, you bugger. There you go. Gotcha. Don't have it. There we go. I could have just swung it in probably, but absolutely beautiful. Don't you dare, you little shit, stop me. That was the second it went. They're absolutely cracking fish then. What I will do is I'll scale them and fillet them, and I have a load of elderly neighbours me and people that want fish, so I will go and share them out with them, because price of fish these days is absolutely ridiculous. I'm going to send that back out, I think. We'll just detangle it a bit. Bucket's in my way. What's going on there? That might take a minute or two, that. Just what I needed. Are you in, Tommy?
Yeah.
I'll leave it on while he catches this one. That looks like it's going a bit. I'm going to play with that tangle while you're fucking about that.
There's a nice one.
Bad man.
Nicely.
Right, what the bloody hell's going on here? I've got a tangle, Tommy, and an upsuck in my arm. Might have to get my glasses. Ah, there we go. There we go. So just press the button on the camera, please, Tommy, on the top button.
Just get that fucking root.
And we're still hammering them. I'm thinking the better ones, even better than what we were getting before, are moving in. See, we're going like they're bleeding clappers now. Oh, well, yeah, actually, that's a good fish, that. Getting a bit more confident now, just lifting them out instead of netting them. Right, little shit, piss off. There we go. Tell you what, they're absolutely stunning fish, them, aren't they? That always helps. Still going like the clappers, catching fish every drop in, not taking everything that drops in, but we're on slack tide and the boat's just fishtailing now, so it's just literally holding it down the side of the boat, and we're only in between 16-17 foot of water now, so happy days. And like I said, I could do this all day long. If I'm catching fish like this, it's very hard to move off and do something else. Right, come on. Guys, all the way through slack water. We're going absolutely berserk. Can't stop catching them. And there's good clunky sized fish as well. They're not little baby farty ass ones. Every time it goes quiet for about 3 or 4 minutes, just put an handful of rubby dubby in a bag and send it back down. and within minutes they're back onto you again. Like I say, you just can't get bored of doing this. It's impossible. Rod tips going bing bang bong, bing bang bong, bing bang bong, constantly. I think the only one on this boat that's bored, the only one on this boat that's bored is Rosie Posey. I would imagine another 20 minutes or so and it will start running again. We're down to now 14 foot. Now I know that there's parts of this this Sam pad rig that on a big tide, which it is today, it's a whopper of a tide. Actually the water goes down and you can actually stand up and walk on it. I've not seen anything coming out of the water yet, but if we do, I'm going to drive the boat to it and I'm going to have my picture stood on top of it in the middle of the ocean. That'll be good fun, won't it? See you in a bit. Right guys, not 2 minutes after I switched that camera off, Tommy's got a full mackerel on this rod. Now it just shot off, screamed off. This is a good fish, this. Screamed off. It's not a bullush, it's not a trope, it's not even a big doggy. It's a big old Bertie bass on a full mackerel. Funny fish. Don't you dare, you bugger.
Your rod's just fucking bent double there.
Don't let it go in the water because it's only rested on that thing.
I've got my foot on it.
You have.
Yeah.
So get this. There we go. Have a bert.
Oh yeah. What a corker.
There we go. You okay there? No. Falling over, Tommy. From all that were happening, I just screamed off. Tell you what, look how they go. Pound for pound. I would put these against any of them scabby little bass what he's catching. Look at that. A Bertie bass. Not for the pan, Tommy.
That's one for the pan.
Lovely.
What a fucking corker that is.
Look at that bad boy, Tommy.
Oh yes.
That's about the stamp we've been getting all day. Well, actually, that's a bit bigger than the stamp we've been getting. Ouch, you little shit. Just got me
You
twice.
dispatch him for me.
Huh?
I'll let you dispatch him for
Am I dispatching him? Looks like I'm going to have to do a bit of bass killing, doesn't it? What a day. What an absolute clunker of a day. Absolute bag full of these. Like I said, not one of them will get wasted. I live in an elderly estate, me, and they absolutely love fish. And I feel sorry for them because a lot of the time they can't afford to buy fish, or not nice fish anyway, not fish like this. So, made up, absolutely made up. And I know Tommy is with that Bertie there. Well done, Tommy. See you in a bit. Oh, sugar. Right guys, it's gone quiet for about 5 minutes. I've got time to actually talk to you for a minute or two. We're down to 12 foot of water now. There is bass rising and jumping all at the side of us here. I have thrown a lure at them, but to no avail. I was hoping I might be able to pick one up for you, but it hasn't happened. The bream are still coming, it's steady enough now. They've slowed down a bit, but it is slack water now. There's no movement whatsoever. So I've got a feeling that could be to do with it. I'm going to say this now instead of at the end. If you like the videos that I do, please do press the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything to do it. It's absolutely free. Let me take these glasses off so you can see me. That's it. You can see me, but I can't see a bleeding thing now. Also, the like button. Press like, press subscribe. It all helps. Every little helps, as Mr. Tesco says. I'm not moving from here today. As long as these bream keep coming, I'm going to keep catching them. I'm quite happy doing that. Might end up a little bit of a boring video for you, but this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. And if anybody does fancy a trip out on the happy hooker with the grumpy fucker, just send me a private message on Facebook and I'm sure we can sort you out. We can accommodate you. I'll do a bit of video in this afternoon when the fishing picks back up again. See you in a bit. Now guys, I'm not sure what Tommy's got on, but
Oh, it could be a taupe.
he might have a taupe on. I doubt his chances of landing it. What gear you got on? Come off.
No, it's still there.
Hi, with the Sully Coast Guard, Roger, so many thanks, great news. Thanks for
We're
your
not-
assistance, sir. Have a good day.
Not really fishy for the taupe, but well, he's not geared up for it. So if it is a taupe, I don't fancy his chances of getting it in. I hope he does. Is it still there, Tommy?
Feels like it.
Is he running at you?
Looks like it. Yeah, he woke up again.
Let me shift mine.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
A little taupe. I'll just shift my rod out of his way. I'll get out of his way. I'll get out of your way so you can see him.
Oh yeah, he's a corker.
Is it a taupe?
Yeah.
what line have you got on?
40.
£40 line.
£40 braid.
No, I mean on your terminal.
Oh, 60.
You're on 60.
Yeah. Get your camera, you can see it there.
I can see it, yeah. Just 1 second. I'm just gonna, before it bites through his line, unless he's absolutely lip hooked it, let's have a look at it.
Whoa.
Gone.
Nope. Oh dear. He just took a bit more line.
He'll be back in a minute.
There he is.
Where is he?
Down this side here.
Just can't see him. We are only in, I think, we're in 10 foot of water. So, they do, can we see him now?
The funny thing about it is, it's probably the smallest Aberdeen I've got. That's what it's caught on.
Tell you what guys, what a pearler of a day, weather-wise.
Around my fucking nest, yeah.
He's gone round your other one, hasn't he?
Okay.
Right. If you can get him to the side of the boat, I will drag him on. Really didn't want to fanny about handling taupe today, but there he is. There he's coming up. It's a good 20. Let's have a look. Right, let's hook you up there. Let's get Mr. Taupe on board. Let's have a look. Look that.
Gone up on one.
Get that other rod off it. Otherwise we'll end up not grabbing that, Jesus. Right. That's I think that's a nice job, that, Tommy. That one. What's on you? Someone out. I'll tell you what, it's coming in. He's coming in. I'm not fucking about with him. There we go. We get hold of his tail. Right. You do the business.
That one. Ah, good twat.
Yeah. All wrapped up round my arm then. Yeah. Right, that's that off. Tommy, don't pull.
Hang on.
It's in my hand. There we go. Right, we're off. Put your rod down. Have your picky. He's a good 15, isn't he? 15 to 20. I'll let Tommy hold it up for you. You got him?
Yep.
Your fish. Get out your way. Big smile for the camera, Tommy.
Thank you very
Absolutely. Well done. £60 line. Off he goes. Can this day get any better? Is it a bream? Hey, the bream have just started appearing again. First one. We've probably had about half an hour now where we haven't had any. I've just dropped a big handful of bait down, and hopefully that's the start of things to come again.
Oh, he's fucking swallowed it.
Oh dear. Right guys, that's the end of that day. Only 6% battery leaving. Tommy ran the battery dead on the camera, so I've just had to quickly whip it on. We've had an absolute buzzing day here in Pwllheli. It's very, very busy on this slipway. I think we're about the 9th or the 10th boat that's come out, and they're still coming out now. Very, very popular. Everyone I've spoke to has absolutely hammered it on the black bream. They've not had too many taupe. Other bits and bobs. One of the lads had about 20 bass. So I do recommend you come down here and you have a day out. Or alternatively, like I said, you can come and have a day out with us. Ta-ra, Tommy!
See you later.
Ta-ra for now!